Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's see. Welcome to Riv. He is going to play Riv. We are all Riv. Sim's girlfriend is Riv. Wait, what? Sim's girlfriend has never even been here though. It's kind of random. That would be very awkward if she didn't show up. I don't even know why she would show up. Super Royal Harden. I'm not sure why. The volume isn't even that high, but whatever. Okay, that should hopefully be fixed. Like, yeah, if my volume was really loud, I could see why that, but it's not even that loud, so I don't know why it would default to that. So welcome back to Fort Magitler. Okay, do some supports. I didn't realize they already had support. Amber Spring, Berry Garden, Hana gives me a mushroom staff. It's kind of weird, but alright. Raider Yumi. I'm getting all the Raider weapons. What is his defense at? 17 defense, okay. Maybe Gunter will actually be good for once. For one fight. Oda was the mastermind. Actually, Hideki Tojo, leader of the Tojo clan, the secret final boss. I hope you're not actually spoiling the Oda thing. Because I could see that actually happening. That's the problem. I can actually see the Oda thing. I mean, yeah, the Hideki Tojo thing, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But with some silly accent too. Oh, okay, yeah, because I guess one of those things that sound funny in your head, and then it's like, whenever you actually type, it's like, wait, that doesn't make sense. I'm joking. Yeah, I kind of hope so, because I could actually believe Oda being the actual mastermind. There's some believability about that. That's the problem. Yeah, it sounds well, but it's like the guy's not the one in charge, so you would think that, oh, there's no way it could be him. But then because you think there's no way it could be him, that actually gives him the slip. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but I could see them pulling something like that. Furniture Man isn't the secret final boss. No, he's the final boss. Okay, so what do we want to do? Armor Slayer? We don't have any armors on this next map. Let's see here. So we got Poison Strike. We have a Steel Dagger. We could use that. We also want to reclass Felicia. We want to reclass Felicia. That's what we want to do. We'll probably also buy a few staves. I mean, they're on sale. We might as well. Probably not for her, but okay. Yes. Who actually uses her as a hero? I guess you're like a Levin Sword or something. The empty lot wasn't a Walmart. It was a McDonald's. Wow! Surprise, surprise. Okay, strategist. Two strength, my beloved. We need a fire tome. Felicia is my hero. She kind of is a hero on this map, to be fair. To be fair, she is a hero on this. On chapter 9, she is a hero. Okay, and then Sakura, give her another staff. Mushroom staff? We could give it to her. Res plus 2. Okay. I mean, I guess. I guess. It's a little random, but alright. Turns Fuga's Wild Ride into mild. From wild to mild. Kinda does, yeah. Kinda does. Fuga's a mild ride. Because it's just that powerful. It's just that powerful. Okay. Kaze, Tsubaki, Hana. I guess what with Kaze could help. Dang, where'd everybody go? Okay, let's see here. Well, I think the last minute preparations are we could go to the dining hall, I suppose. I might just go and buff up Hana's attack, Hana and Tsubaki maybe. They're just all my alts. Okay, fair enough. Oh, she's a good cook. That's good. That's good. It's good to have her in the kitchen. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Please do not do that. Please don't do that, Mozu. What would you make daring tofu? Bad, 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 bad village woman. Watch it feed all the wrong units. Yeah, we fed all the wrong units. So $10 to kill you, of course. See, Ryzu, this is why we don't let the Brit bombs in on this. But it'll be whatever you decide to kill will be next chapter if you decide to kill someone right now. I know what she's probably eyeing, but nah, you can't you can't get the jump on me. Let's see here. Strength tonic. Kill Rinka, she's brown, true. And we know you like killing brown people, so... It's right there, it's right there. You can kill her. We're gonna give him a strength and defense tonic. Right, this is probably overkill, but you know what? These things are cheap anyway. Dedu is in it? Nah, Dedu's not in this game. But like I said, there's something worse. It's called Rinka. And unlike Dedu, she's not even a good unit. Yes, he is. No, he's not. You're thinking of the wrong game if you think that Dedu is in Fates. Okay, what are we gonna use? We could give some of the killer lance. I guess only the Gunt can use it, but... Sure, why not? Okay. I'd say this first part is probably the toughest part. This first part is probably the toughest part. Since you're just kind of sandwiched between a bunch of guys. And that's not very good. Let's see, and of course there's annoying ninjas on this map, because why not? 14, do we double them? Yeah, I think we do. Not that I want to. See, this is Rinka Proctor. You can go kill her. You can go kill Rinka. No one's gonna complain if you kill her. Well, except for maybe Speedwang and Oof. They might complain, but but no one else would. I could use Kaze for... Nah, I don't use Kaze for that. I would not use Kaze for that. Benny is to do. Belt's gonna kill you if you. Belt's gonna kill you if you actually kill off Benny. He will time you out for like a decade if you do that. He actually will be really mad if you do that. $30K is complicated. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. You pick Benny? Well, he's gonna go for getting Benny. Why would you? Because he rates units not based on their skin color. He doesn't think their performance is based on their skin color. Can we claim any unit? I mean, you could say you want a unit, but like you have to pay to actually force me to use that unit. Sponsored me and I picked Benny. Oh yeah, that's true. He actually is sponsored. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. You actually are sponsored. Yeah, no, he actually has been sponsored, so... Besides Proctor, it's pretty steep anyway. It costs $20 to kill him. We can do the free thing, right? What do you mean, the free thing? No, that was just for 3 houses. And honestly, that became too much of a... That snowballed way too much. Everyone had a unit. That's the problem. Everyone had a unit, and there weren't even that many deployment slots in 3 houses. So, I've decided to dial back on it. It's more like the FE6 one, rather than 3 houses one. Have I updated it? Yeah, I have. Okay. There we go. I should probably actually... Hold on. Let me go change this for a sec. You won't notice any... Give me a sec. You won't notice any actual change except in the description. Give me a sec. Units claimed so far. I need to update that. So far, Nyx has been claimed by Ryzu. And Benny by the Belt. Those are the only 2 units that have been claimed so far. So... How come you played 2 first? What do you mean? I'm confused. Played 2 first? What do you... $20 in a decade-long timeout is the price for Benny. I wanted to make it... I mean, I know 20 sounds like a lot, but like the idea is that I want to make it so it's like... It's a pretty rare occurrence that someone goes and takes someone else's pick. Because I think that's kind of cheap to do. I had to play Rev 2 first. Well, I actually played Rev 1 first, but you weren't around at the time. You weren't around when I played Rev 1, that's why. $17 speed. Feed dance? Play again? Well, it's been like 2 years. And this isn't even the exact same idea. Last time I wasn't able to do this sort of kill my unit sort of challenge. I wasn't able to do that. Because I wasn't monetized back then. So I couldn't do it anyway. Not to mention, like, half my current viewers didn't watch me back then, so I think it actually makes a lot of sense. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was an Octopath Zero just like there's Yakuza Zero? Yeah, tough luck, Proctor. I don't know if the Dragon Quest stream is happening this year, since this has happened since Octopath Zero is coming out later at the end of this year. So I don't know if it's gonna happen. I didn't expect them to pull out an Octopath this soon, honestly. I thought it'd still be another couple of years before they got a third Octopath game. Comes out this year. I think it comes out in December, right? That's what it said. I think it said it comes out in December. So yeah, unless December is not a part of this year anymore. Do you play 12 after this? 12 what? 12? What's 12? There's no Dragon Quest 12. What are you talking about? No Dragon Quest? Yeah, sorry, I'm not too well about Dragon Quest right now. I haven't played the one that I got. I haven't played the remake in a while because it had a really janky mini boss fight where it just keeps spamming the same enemy. FE12. You guys want me to play FE12? You want me to play FE12? It's really random, but alright. I don't think that'd be a particularly long run, but alright. Maybe I can do that. Maybe. Oh god, no, I don't want you to play FE12. Just make Proctor play FE12. Then she can find out why no one plays FE12. As long as we heal, we could probably get rid of this guy. Or maybe not. Because it's bad, or... yeah, most people don't like it. Most people do not like the game. Yeah, we don't really want... Well, actually... We could do that, I suppose. Wouldn't be the end of the world if we did. But I can't kill this guy is the problem. I need more magic. He doesn't face crit, interesting. X. Alright, let's see. That's if only I just had a little more. Oh, I've been debuffed. That's why. Wait, debuffed by what? Oh yeah, I got debuffed by Ninja. That's what it was. That kind of sucks. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I might be able to pair up with Corin. Welcome back. If I could pair up with Corin, I might be able to make this work. Because I think she gets a damage boost out of this. Does she? I think she does. Yeah, she does. So we just get rid of this guy. Wait a sec, is that a good idea? I don't know if it's a good idea, actually. Oh, right, that other guy can't reach me, so that's fine. Is Shirachi hurry and make a wish? Okay, yeah, if I wasn't ready to this guy, that'd be a problem, but since I'm not, I think we're gonna be okay. Shura? You want to kill Shura? Well, he doesn't show up for a while anyway. Oh, we get to kill the ninja? Let's go. And we get a shield gauge, just in case. Just in case we need it. Just in case we need it. That is kind of funny. It's like, is it fire or is it ice? Who knows? I love doing 2 damage. I love it. Icy hot. I guess so. I guess so. So let's see. Heat. Well, actually, the steel lance doesn't do too bad. See, she wouldn't be doing that much damage. I mean, she'd be doing like 3 times 2, maybe. Which is okay, I guess. Not really. It's not really okay. It's kind of dumb. Okay. Put you here. I don't know if I want to do that though. No, right. That's just gonna go in the wind. I don't really want that. Oh, we could just go attack this guy. I do wonder what Shura is on the top of the walk of all units. I think she looked up his stats and sees, oh, high stats. I'm gonna kill this guy. I think that's what she does. That, or she's just choosing a random character because she doesn't actually know what works and what doesn't. I mean, remember, this is the same person, Belt, that decided to put an axe on frickin' Drog as an armor in Shadow Dragon. She doesn't exactly know. She doesn't exactly know how the games work. Let's be honest. She just thinks that killing certain units is funny. Could probably get rid of this guy. They don't need to. Just gonna go swap out. Count towards Ryzu's wager? They do not. Because there's nothing I can do about that. If it's a paid death, I can't do anything about that. She did that me and Belt were so confused until she sent that screenshot. Wait, what screenshot? What screenshot are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. Proctor Rinka has super high stats. You should tug her instead, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Well, I mean, if you don't believe it, just ask Speedwing. Just ask Speedwing. He'll attest for that. But Ryzu, that doesn't count. So, it's not gonna help you. Why are they running away, stupid AI? What are they in heal mode or something? I'm guessing that's what Rinka doesn't need to be here. Rinka, what the frick are you doing here? Okay, I'm not really sure what we're doing here. You'll need You'll need to free a whole evening to listen to his stinker rants. I should have just wanted to kill this guy. He's just really annoying. Nearly kill. I'd like to, actually kill though. I don't like nearly killing. I like to just flat up kill. That'd be better game. Okay. I'm gonna avoid this. Like I said, I think the main trouble with this map is just that You need some space. You just need some space, really, is how it works. Once you have some space cut out so you guys can move, you're fine. Let's get someone killed one stream, then someone sabotaged the next. You're still on one death streak, so they can keep killing dudes off until you drop the ball for that second death streak. I guess so, but that's... You're actually just making me a lot of money, Ryzu. That suggestion just makes me a lot of money. I might just go for this archer kill, honestly. Although, if we go up here, we might be in trouble, so I don't know. How well do we take this? We can't double him, so that's something. But, I would love to kill that archer, but I would like to also... You know what, we're just gonna stay here for now. It's fine. We'll make it. We'll survive. Okay, this is not pleasant, though. I would love to kill this guy, but... Actually, I think we can do that, but the problem is we go in all these other guys' range. Yeah, that's not worth it. Not right now, it's not worth it. And that's the important bit. Yeah, that's true, but I haven't seen him in a while. He might show up, he might not. I don't know. He may or may not show up this entire run. Who knows? You're banking on one guy joining, who might not join. Okay. Corrin is level 14. Very nice. HP, strength, skill, defense. Good. Yeah, these archers hit like trucks. Don't like how that guy keeps running down. I really don't like it. Okay, that other guy on the right is just running off. So, we can ignore him. Why is Sakura way over there? I don't like that. I still haven't forgotten. We're forgetting his crimes against Rally Wife. As you shouldn't. As you shouldn't. As you shouldn't. No one should forgive him for that. That is an unforgivable crime. I'm telling you, I have like 5 minutes of that based. You might have to rely on a different British viewer, Ryzu. You might have to. Who's less dependable on that. Because she's not loaded with money. Except when it comes to buying questionable Hatsune Miku figurines. I'm the best British viewer. This is true, because you don't go kill around half my runs. That's true. This is true. Why is Hayato running around this way? It's unusual. That is very unusual, actually. It would be nice to get rid of these guys, though. It really would be. It really would be. I might just transfer him. Sorry, I might just transfer Felicia. Okay, how much damage do you take? That's not too bad. Should you see usage in honor of Lorenz? But they're not, the same voice actor. I was about to say, they play very differently, though. But no, it's because same voice actor. I would rather use Hayato than Lorenz, I will say that. That doesn't mean I'll use Hayato, though. That doesn't mean I'll use Hayato. It just means that I would rather use him over Lorenz. Well, that's not saying much, considering I hate Lorenz. I need Proctor to go and murder someone. I don't... Getting someone else... I don't see him getting anyone killed this early on, after all. Yeah, because I won't. Because I won't. If I don't lose anyone here, then I'm probably not going to lose anyone for the next several chapters. Okay, what I probably should do is I should probably put Hana here and put the Gunt here. I do wonder why they buffed Hayato so much in Rev. Probably because he was kind of just there in Birthright. I don't know. That's what it sort of seems like to me. Let's put you over here. And we can go with that. This is fine. Unless I get like 2 crits in a row, then it might be not fine. Nice. That's nearly a kill. I wish it was just a kill, honestly. I kind of do wish at this point it was just a kill. Because Hayato's still running out here. He's still level 1. Yeah, but he has an ability that helps him out. Sounds like she said, I'm confused. Oh, that'll help a lot, because this guy's got a lot of defense. See how much will he do? He would do 10. How much is he going to do? 17. That is a huge difference. That is a massive difference. That is a massive difference. I will certainly take that. Uh-oh. This is not a good spot to be in. I think he's level 9. Is he? Like, right now? I mean, yeah, he's level 9 right now, but... Let's see here. We're gonna see if we don't crit, maybe? I'm serious towards the end of your Yakuza playthrough. Yeah, he's pretty sad about that, I think. Ah, dang it. I wanted to give this to Hana, but it's whatever. It's 1 kill in Chapter 9, which is a sucky chapter anyway. Who cares? I'll pick Bozu. It's a little late to be using Bozu from scratch, but I guess I could do that. Problem is getting sent here is a little risky. It's not too risky, but it is a minor risk. Finish it after stream. Okay. Get out of here, bozo. No one asked. Random, how based on random speed quiz that pops in my head. Well, you'd best start thinking of another speed quiz. Okay, let's see here. We can take care of Kaze pretty... Not Kaze. We can take care of Hayato pretty easily, I would say. We do want to be careful, though, because this guy does probably do enough to kill me. Unless... If we could dodge, maybe? I don't know. It's worth a shot. I suppose worst comes to worst, I can still just train my guys in the next chapter. It's a much easier chapter to train. Okay, as long as he can't hit me, we're good. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bozo right here. It's kind of important, isn't it? To be deathless in order to actually... Yeah, it does have to be deathless. That's true. I'm going to use the Killing Edge since it gives me a little bit more defense. Joins with his enemy stats. Does he? I think you might be right. Nice. Okay. Get him out of the way. See what I mean, though? A lot of this map is just making some space. So that you can get warped over somewhere and not just immediately, you know, be murdered. That's really what it is, to be honest. It's really just making some space for your guys so they can actually breathe, really. And that's why they want to be kind of just put together. Once the space is cleared up a bit and you have some wiggle room for your guys, it's really not that bad. Yeah, this Gunter Hana duo thing is kind of weird, not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, that guy's running over there. Okay. Alright, let's get sent up here. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad, game. Let's maybe not do that. I can get her back, but I can get her back where she needs to be, but that's still not very good. Could we kill this guy? I don't know if we could. 15 defense. I don't think so. Actually, we might just barely be able to do it. The Hana Gun formation. Okay, that works. That does work. She doesn't die. She doesn't die to this. As long as she doesn't, as long as they don't dual strike her or something, she will not die. And she gets warped back here. The problem is then after that we need to make sure she gets healed, otherwise it's probably over for her. This is why I said you need to make room. Really? That actually hit. Okay. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, look, he does 24 damage, she has 10 defense. So she doesn't die to it. She does take a nasty amount of damage, though. Watch Hana die now. Wait, crap. What? I didn't realize she was in... Oh, God. Ah! I didn't even realize she was in range of that. I completely forgot this idiot. Okay, we need to block this guy off. I need to figure out a way to block him off. I've got to figure out a way to block him off. I have to. There's no debating that. Because of hybrid aura. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, we may need to do some tricky... we may need to do some tricky things here. Okay, so... This stupid pillar is cutting me off. I don't like that. Okay. We need to get as far as we can and then dance whoever we can. We need to get as far as we can and then fly over. Preferably fly over here and then just block this guy off. That's what we need to do. We need to just... I noticed all this. I think I might be able to figure it out. I might be able to figure it out. Maybe. If I did this, I swapped over and then danced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite enough, unfortunately. 1, 2. Reach the archer, Felicia can kill it. That's true, that is true. If I can get... Oh, the problem is it's such a long stretch. It's a long stretch down there. Because how much does this guy do? I'm fairly certain he does enough to kill Hana. And if she doesn't dodge, which there's a good chance she won't, yeah, we need that. We need that to work. I think there's a way around this. Works perfectly. I think you're probably right. If we can get her down there. The problem is that these are already taken. I don't like this. Ah, that dumb archer. I knew I should have killed him. I knew I should have killed him. I knew I should have killed him earlier. I freaking knew it. I knew I should have killed him earlier. So we can get... We could get maybe... Tsubaki here. 1, 2. Not quite enough. This guy also is really in my way, and I don't like it. It'd also help if I started with Tsubaki up here. Like, if I had him up front, that would help a lot. That would help a lot. That would really make a big difference. I think there's a way to do this. I need to think about it. Down one when he reaches. What do you mean, like down here? But then, how do I do that? That doesn't make sense. Like, drop him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but here's the problem. Belt, there's a problem with that. The problem with that is that I don't have a way of dancing him over there. If he gets dropped here, then Felicia occupies the space and I can't dance for him. Do you see what I'm saying? Unless there's some other way around that. Felicia down one, and then dance. And then dance? What? She can't go down there herself. I'm confused. Move, swap, dance. Move over here. Swap to Tsubaki. Like. No, that's not. This doesn't work. He has 8 move, or no, he has 7 move. So he would start out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, he doesn't. If he had one more tile, then yeah, it would work, but he doesn't. That's the problem. He doesn't get it. Oh, never mind. He does get boost movement. About to save money. No, you're not. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, no, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's actually really easy. I forgot about that extra move. Ryzu. Ryzu's not happy about this, is he? Alright, yeah, no, that works. That definitely works. That solves that. That actually solves a lot of problems. That solves a lot of problems, actually. Doesn't solve every problem, but it does solve a lot of them. So the answer was actually simpler than I thought it would be. Okay, that's nice. Alright, we take care of that. We do need to still protect, we do need to protect Azura, don't get me wrong. I do need to still do that, but this is the biggest threat right now, that dumb archer. Okay, so that takes care of that. That's a huge weight off my shoulder. See any ranged units here? No. I mean, there's this archer here, but he's not able to do much. About to go punch a wall. Yeah, I'm sure he probably would. Yeah, he's definitely the sort of guy that'd do that. I don't know. I'm just joking. Let's see here. 11 defense. Do I want to do that? Well, they're not ranged attacks, so I probably could deal with it. But I think Corn's just a safer bet to put up front. Corn's just a safer bet, so we'll just do that. There we go, because Dragonstone just won't get me killed. Okay, let's go over here. Let's finally go and split you guys up. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. He's got to cheer himself up now. Okay, what else do we need to do? Nothing, really. We don't really need to do anything at the moment. I don't really want to pull these guys just yet. We're not really in the position to do that. We could do it, but it's kind of dicey right now. I'm still biting off a little bit more than I can chew, ideally. I can manage from here, but, that might not be a good thing. Well, I mean, like, it'll be fine, because he's got so much defense, but I'd rather have not killed that guy. Yeah, I would rather you not do that, Corin. I would rather you not. I'm not trying to give you a bajillion kills here. Oh, well, I don't know what to think about that, actually. That's not good, though. That's not good, I will say. We just keep seeming to fall in, like, the wrong places. Just, like, the wrong spots on the map. Literally, I think we can kill this guy. Yes, we can. As long as we get a little bit lucky here. If we can get a lucky shot in, then... There's a Merciless Rift stream. I guess so. To be fair, I think I would have figured it out eventually. I think I would have been like, oh. Because I did check the little swap thing. It's a good thing I didn't really realize that it would give me the extra move. I didn't think Felicia gave the extra move. I was just making it way more complicated than it needed to be. Okay, what we need to do is... Well, he can't hold on there forever. He probably can for some time, though. We probably just want to get a flyer healer. I want blood. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're feeling as bloodthirsty as Gerudo King is usually. The strategist Felicia W. So true. So freaking true. Jacob who? Yeah. True. See, because I could actually... I mean, I would rather not. I would rather not, but if I need to, I probably will heal, just in case. I'll heal just in case, but I shouldn't need to rely on it. Okay, what do we got here? I think we're good besides that, right? Yeah, we just need to move Azura, and I'm not going to move Azura, because there's no reason to move Azura, is there? There's no reason to move her, so let's just go do this. Be nice you didn't get the kill here, though. Okay, thank you. Would rather get that kill of someone else. Although that healer is really freaking annoying. Hey, Inkling. We've had some close calls, but we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. See, it's at this point in the map where it just starts to. It's this point in the map where the reinforcements are annoying, but I mean to say, like, the wind really starts to be screwy and just get in your way. Like, it really just gets on my nerves at this point in the map. Ugh. Can we start pulling some of these guys? I kind of want to. Because Korn always procs it when I don't want it. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. It would be nice if Tsubaki actually knew how to do damage, though. Just saying. Can't chat when I was eating my wings. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna stick around here. We don't double either way, I think. No, we don't double in any capacity, so I just want to do this. Sadly needs a brown wife to do damage. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb, unfortunately. Let's go get you guys up there so that we can actually just get our entire squad up there. We could do, I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, though. That is a risky one. That is certainly a risky one. Probably not the smartest, probably not the safest idea, but it is a 99%. It probably will land. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if that didn't land, we may have been in trouble. HP speed. Okay, yeah. Alright. But yeah, as long as this archer doesn't intervene, we're good. Because I don't think this guy can kill me. Yeah, he shouldn't be able to kill me. 22 minus 13. Yeah, he'll be fine. He will be fine. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, he two-shots this guy. Nice. Good job, Kaze. Rare Tsubaki speed level. The problem is he doesn't really need that much speed. He's got Darting Blow. That healer is getting really... That healer is really getting on my nerves. Okay, can we go kill this guy? Not quite yet, I'm afraid. Not quite yet. Okay, let's go take this guy out. No one has your support, buddy. You don't have any supports in this game. But more speed is always nice. I guess so, but he's still bench fodder. Whoa! What happened there? Corin, why'd you get blown off course? That is not good. We can fix this, though. We can fix this. Okay, there we go. We need to go plug up this gap. Okay, what is this? Okay, if we can go and stop you over here, I'm tempted to go kill the healer, but it's probably not worth it. Tempted, but probably not worth it. Full health, I think he survives, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Seems really, really risky. Could go and attack, and then... I might do that, yeah. As long as this guy can't attack. No, he certainly can't. Okay. In that case, we're gonna go do this and hope that things work out. I guess even if it doesn't, we'd still get a shield gauge by attacking a second time. Yeah, Kaze's too useful in this map, man. He's just really useful. It's great. If you think Kaze's bad on this map, you don't know what you're doing. That's all I can say, is you don't know what you're doing if you think he's bad. HP, strength, and res. I mean, that's about most what you need, really. 24 damage. Okay, we need to do something about that. We could just go and hit you. Knock you out. Ah. Stupid archer. Wielder of the Brown. True. Okay, now we just need to block this guy off. And then we're good. And then we are gold. Okay, things are starting to chill out a little bit, I think. A little bit. I mean, not quite, but a little bit. Okay. We can catch a bit of a breather here, finally. Sort of. Maybe. Okay. There we go. I love that. Poison Strike debuff. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it. I bet you Hana could get the kill. I bet you she could. Oh, look at that. Didn't I just say that? I just said she could get the kill, and she gets the kill. Well, yeah, that's the problem with this map, is that once you actually solve the main difficulty of this map, it still keeps screwing you around, because it'll just keep throwing this stupid wind and reinforcements at you, and it's just really annoying. It's like when you're like, okay, game, I'm ready to end this map already. And the game's like, no. You're going to spend another 15 turns here. Because I can't know when to stop. It's just like you said, yeah. Okay. Let's go heal. Well, there's not much we can heal, I suppose. Not right now, anyway. We're probably going to work on getting the chest next, since now we've gotten enemy population under control. Now we need to work on actually getting the items. Of course, why do they need reinforcements? What jerk thought there needs to be reinforcements on a map like this, of all things? I do want to know. What idiot thought that was necessary? Like, if there is one map that where reinforcements just feel completely inappropriate, it's this map. Like, it just makes the map more of a slog than it already is. Name a stronger love than Rev and inappropriate reinforcements. Well, I don't think Rev is too bad. Like, it does have a lot of reinforcements. But, like, this is really egregious. This map is a very egregious example of bad reinforcements. Like, the map itself is already a fight, like a really big fight. We don't need more stack onto that. We really don't. FE7 and no EXP. That is true. Mario is right. Mario is actually right. Mario is very right. I think FE7 is worse with that than Rev is with bad reinforcements. Because at least Rev's reinforcements give you a fair bit of EXP typically, which is more than what FE7 and the Devil. True. Oh boy, here they come. Just when you were dealt with the aggro troops, don't worry, there's more. There's more, believe me, there's more. Okay, let's get you over here. This guy's way too far in there. This guy's gonna dull me, but it's okay because he doesn't crit me. So, we're all good. P12 is the devil for me. That's understandable. It's understandable. But there in my opinion there are worse Fire Emblem games. Like in Gay. Hey, Sir Potter. I like how he walks in just to like base. Alright, see ya. Strength, magic, skill, luck, and offense. Very nice. She got strength, guys. She got strength. The Devil was the lead developer in FE7 and Gay. Well, yeah, I mean, it was made by Maida, so, you know, same thing. Literally only has one unit in my Ironman and capped promoted to 20, and that was Priscilla. Priscilla is good. Priscilla is really good. Unsung hero of many runs. Ugh. See, the wind just screws you around. It's like, oh, you need these units here. No, not anymore. You're not having them. Like, it's just annoying. Like, yeah, early on, the wind can really screw you over. And once you've more or less secured this map, it just slows you down way more than it needs to. She would not produce strong children for Raven. No, she would not. No, she would not. This is true. She would not. Alright, let's go get this guy out of here. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, we're gonna... Nah, we're not gonna pull. Not yet, anyway. You can always chip this guy, I suppose. Probably should have paired them up. That would have been more optimal, but whatever. Okay, what do we got here? That archer is bad news. That archer is bad news. The guy carrying an FE7 run is so strange. I mean, I guess you had a really strange run, so to be fair, you didn't need a strange carry. To fraternize with girly men, that's true. That is very true. He did. That is something he did do. The strength of your tribe does 2 damage. Let that sink in. Okay, to be fair, I know that was a dual strike. I know that one Rinka fan lurking is the, oh, that was a dual strike. That's not fair. Well, she'd have done 4 damage if that was a normal attack. Hope you feel happy. Hope you feel vindicated. But Sultan, Hana would have done about the same damage too. Yeah, except Hana actually will scale her strength. Her strength will actually end up being good without like 10 different class swaps. That's the problem. 4 defense, you got. Okay, that could work. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I don't want to be. Ooh, that's a death trap. That is a death trap. We're not. Actually, no, this is not the wind. Okay. This is not part of the wind, so we can do this. Wowzers, 4 damage. I need to write an apology letter. Waiting for the Angry Rinka fan to leave a comment. The commenter is literally going to be called Angry Rinka fan. There's literally going to be a comment on this wall that says, by Angry Rinka fan. And it's going to say exactly that. That I'm being unfair. Would Rinka actually get an Ash arc, or would she just stay sucking? Probably just stay sucking. Why do you keep crapping out more units from here? I swear, this is like the 10th unit they've sent at me from there. Training you today, it's being annoying as usual. It hasn't killed anyone, but it is being annoying. Surprise, surprise. I mean, that's like saying saying freaking Fuga's Wild Ride is being annoying is like saying that Slim is having bad takes again. It's like that's just there's just some constants in life, you know. There's just some constants in life, and that's one of them. We're still deathless, yes, we are. And so we shall remain. At first I thought one of Sakura's stats were green. I'm like, how do you cap something this early? This isn't freaking FE1 or something. Being annoying. It's not even a wild ride, it's an annoying ride is what it is. It's like saying water is wet. Yeah, it is. It's true. Very accurate description. Yep. You know it. You know what actually might spice this map up a little bit is if they actually made the ninjas that spawn it, they actually gave them lock touch. If they actually did that and made them so they could steal the treasure, that would maybe spice up the map. But then again, maybe it could be too difficult on some instances. But I can actually see that maybe making the map a little bit more interesting at the very least. Because as is, it doesn't really do much. Like, you think the ninjas are there for a reason, but no, they're just there to be annoying. They're just there to be annoying and nothing else. Oh, she can open the chest. 10,000 gold, very nice. Gunt must kill Fuga, the Gunt is on the hunt. No, we're not doing that. That is not worth it. Gunt killing Fuga is just not worth it. That is just not worth it. And you can't convince me it is. Yeah, the sooner we can end this dumb map, the better. And why do the ninjas move? Like, let's make the most annoying enemy type on this map. Let's make them go in aggro. Let's stop after. It really should. Like, by turn 20, look, if the wind was screwing you over, you're gonna be dead before you'd even hit turn 20. But if you are at turn 20, or at least maybe make it so it's maybe it slows down, so it's only like once every few turns. No, it just keeps. That's exactly. Rizu's 100% right. You're a coward for not killing off Fuga with Gunter. No. You want to be here for 2 hours? I don't think you do. Like, Gunter is not going to do any damage. He's not going to have a good hit chance. It's just not going to be worth it. I already spend too much time on this map as is. I don't need to waste more time on it. There's a wind stage that channeling the wind and killing him stops the wind. You know, that'd be really nice. Like, what if Hayato is the guy controlling the wind? You go kill him, the wind stops. Think about, like, that Fog of War, the Leonardo Fog of War map, where you kill the one mage and then the fog just drops. Except the fog is nowhere near as annoying as this wind is on this map. Okay, let's just delete that. Oh, right, we can't delete this guy because unfortunately he needs to have just too high of a res stat. Okay. You, get in there. What inspired that idea? See, I actually like an idea like that because it actually encourages you to do something. You want this map to not suck? Kill this one guy and it'll stop sucking. I like that. I like that idea. I like the idea of killing a guy so that I can actually get the map to not suck. It's great, isn't it? It's a great idea. It's an amazing idea. I think Fire Emblem should do it more often. We're gonna make this map annoying because of one guy. Kill that one guy and it stops being annoying. It's a genius idea. Hana still needs more of a sword rank. Okay. Once the aggro ninjas are dead, that'd be good. Because they just keep running around. Oh boy. We got 2 of them. In a game where Maya is that special enemy and you kill him and the game becomes good. Everything that sucked about the game just immediately becomes good. The wind power is more annoying than the 4-blaze guide in an FE6 than what the disappearing tiles. I know what that is. Yeah, no, honestly, the FE6 guide is not that bad. It's not. Like, it is a little annoying, but it's more of like on the level of like a nuisance. Like, this is kind of annoying. But this is like, oh my god, I'm gonna rip my hair out annoying. Like, it's like just constant. Just pain. And torture. It sucks, I hate it. Okay. This should work, so we'll get a shield gauge so it won't matter. I don't care these kills are going to Felicia. I don't freaking care. They're ninjas. They're annoying. No one likes them. We're just gonna make them as painless as possible. Okay. We need to still get that one chest. I'll probably just go get him with Tsubaki. Just get Kaze with Tsubaki. Felicia kills a step closer to inspiration. This is true. I mean, Felicia, I'm probably not going to keep long term, but I mean, inspiration is nice to have. Don't get me wrong. Look at that. It kill, but shield gauge based, so. Oh my god. Why? Game, like, is this really necessary? Is this really freaking necessary? Do you need to go spawn out more garbage? Hey, that's a kill. That's a free, easy kill. I will take it. Get out of here. Okay. Potentially be viable all game, but I get why you'd bench her. They're just other units that don't fall off as hard. I mean, yeah, she does have great utility, but it's like I can get great utility and a good unit in some later units. Like that's the problem. It's like as you kill these guys, more pop up. Like I've been hovering around 10 enemies for probably like the last 15 or 20 minutes because the game just keeps thinking, "Oh yeah, I need to go pop up on another guy to go aggro you." Like it's really necessary. This map wouldn't be half as tedious if it just frickin' forewent reinforcements. Because they're not necessary on this map. They just make it way worse. As soon as you've dealt with the aggro enemies, another one pops up in his place. It's so freaking annoying. It'd be one thing if the reinforcements just didn't aggro. That'd be one thing. But no, they gotta aggro just to be annoying. Sure, reinforcements can be a little bit annoying on other maps, but this is the only one where it's blowing you around and screwing around your position. And honestly, just slowing you down because of it. Okay, I'm trying to make it over. Nope, you're not allowed to go over there because we decided the wind should blow this other way. Which is what I just hated. It's so freaking annoying. Well, this could work. 0% hit. Okay, great. Okay, that works. I have still not gotten those chests, mind you. I still haven't gotten it. I still have not gotten it. That's how much BS this map throws at you. For so long. I mean, people will trash on the snow map, but like, it doesn't have any of this. It doesn't have any of this BS. There's no reinforcements on that map. There's no reinforcements. There's no being thrown around all the time. No, you actually, everywhere you go, it's up to you. You get to decide the pacing of that map. Um, Everything's decided by you. The pain will pass. Kazi gets a cookie for winning the top 5 fake crit quotes tournament. Three. There's 3, but like, man, it just drags on. It really does because the stupid freaking wind that's constant. Wind plus reinforcements really slows you down. It really does. I generally probably could have finished this map like 20 minutes ago if there just wasn't either of those aspects. I guess there'd be nothing to this map if there was not no wind at all. But like if they just chilled with the reinforcements because they're completely unnecessary, and maybe like the wind just wasn't as potent, it might not. I might have made this map several minutes ago. Just a crazy idea, but maybe I would have finished by then. The wind just ticks me off. It's so freaking annoying. It doesn't make playing the map difficult, it just makes it really irritating. The wind is definitely annoying. I do feel like I could certainly see how people maybe don't like Rev because this is one of their first impressions of it. I think this map being up front is an awful choice for an early game map. It is a terrible first impression. I know it's not the first map you do, but it is an awful freaking impression of things to come. Fortunately, they never really get. This is like the worst the game really gets. Not in terms of difficulty, but just in sheer annoyance. This is probably the worst it's ever. But unfortunately, I mean, look at this. Like, there's nowhere I can go besides here if I don't want to get blown anywhere. Look at this though. There's no little. The lanes maybe should be a little bit narrower. So they only cover like instead of 5 tiles, maybe they can cover 2 tiles wide. So you actually have some room to go sneak by. Of all the maps borrowed from Conquest that shows this, yeah, exactly. Of all the maps they could have borrowed, this is what they decided to go with. Snow Peak Ruins, Twilight Princess reference? I guess so. Finally, jeez. Okay, now we can go to the Archer room. Plenty of good maps too. Yeah, they had plenty of good maps to choose from, and they chose this frickin' map. They chose this map to bring back. I don't care. I'm just gonna go kill this guy. I don't freaking care. Get out of here. I just want this map done and over with. It's such a stupid map. Falls off in the map department after a while. It's my hot take. I haven't played it enough to really make a good judge of that. I think the problem with Conquest maps later on is that it just gets too statusy. It gets too status spammy. That's his problem. I feel like if they chilled with the status stuff, the maps probably wouldn't be that bad. That's not good. 20 speed, that's quite a bit, but we're not really looking there right now. Alright. Guess it's time to start fighting Fuga. Soon. Soon. Very soon. You mean you don't like Unavoidable, Inevitable, and Ninjas? I don't think Inevitable End should exist. I don't think it should exist, to be honest. With an infinite use hexagon run. Those sorts of things just should not exist. Those sorts of things just shouldn't exist. That's like Mida design. I don't know why they do that. Okay, what are we looking at here? He's got no res, so let's go attack him with the res. With the res attack. That's actually pretty decent. Alright, Magitler, let's do this. Oh, we landed 3 hits. Fate's needed to restore stuff. It really does. It really did. I will not deny that. We could try, but no, it's probably not worth it. Probably not worth it, guys. Probably not. Probably not worth it. Much as I hate to say it, it's probably not worth it. Okay. That is not going to do much damage, but hey. But hey, there's a chance it'll do damage. Han will hit trust. I do not trust that. She probably wouldn't get crit, but you never know. Yeah, see, Poison Strike is a savior here. Poison Strike genuinely saves here. 2% to ruin Deathless Stream, yeah. And I don't know if you guys really want that, to be honest. I'm not sure you'd want that. Alright, Magitler. You're probably gonna miss. But we'll see. Oh, never mind. He didn't miss. Kaze missed, but Magitler didn't. HP skill speed, alright. There we go. This dumb map is over. Thank God. Jeez, this map sucks. Such an awful map. Yeah, shut up. Just get me off your dumb map. I don't want this stupid place anymore. Maybe down one eye, but his senses are as sharp as always, yeah. Already aceful with her. That's, yeah. Now we can actually play a good map. A lot of people trash on the snow map, but the snow map is genuinely fun. I don't care what anyone says. It's actually, like, it's so much better than people say it is. People really trash on it. It's a genuine shame, because it's actually a really nice map. Is it the best map out there? No. But it's actually pretty alright. Look at Harden flirting with the maid. I don't understand what the joke is. I don't get what the joke is. Why is this guy trying to make it look like I'm being exposed for something? Like, okay. I'm talking to my maid. Alright. What is this man accusing me of? Who is the woman most like Makoto? She would be Magitler's bride. Who is most like Makoto? You know, I thought about that last stream, and, I'm just gonna leave that unanswered. I'm just gonna leave that unanswered. Do you want to know my guess? I'm curious if Mario's saying the same thing. I'm curious if Mario's saying the same thing. If he's not, I'm curious what he's thinking. Well, there aren't any blind ones, no. There's no blind characters in this game. Okay, let's see. Although, now would probably be a good time to class Magitler, so he can use a club. So can we go to Oni Savage? I mean, yeah, that's what we're gonna make him. This is, I find chapter the snow map is a really good map for training up weapon ranks. So if you're gonna go class someone, I'm really curious what Harden's thinking because I haven't given it any thought. I don't think you want to know the answer to that. I don't think you want to know the answer to it. I don't want to use something touched by Rinka. I don't want to use something touched by Rinka, bruh. We're gonna use a bronze axe. Maybe I'll eat my words, but I'm curious. Well, I'd like to answer. I'm curious what Mario's thinking. Because no one else has said an answer. I know what I'm thinking. I don't know what Mario's thinking. If Mario says it, I'll say mine. I will say mine if Mario says his. Thinking Setsuna because she struggles to see things like bear traps. Well, yeah, but she's more just clumsy. She's more just clumsy. Oh god, I thought it was Setsuna. You guys were both thinking of Setsuna. Setsuna's... I kind of forgot Setsuna even existed. I kind of forgot that Setsuna even exists. I'm not trying to buy anything for you. Let's see here. Get that bronze X. Alright, so yeah, what I was thinking was alright, you're not gonna like this, but I was thinking that Sakura is kind of like her. Like I said, you're not gonna like that answer, but I also forgot Setsuna was a character. That's why I didn't think of Setsuna, because she just it just forgot that Setsuna exists. Okay, I can see it. He sees it. He can see it. I never said that I was gonna go marry her. I was just saying that that's what I would. Are we doing? No, I'm not. See, that's what I knew. People would be like, "No, don't." I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Relax. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I am saying. I am saying that Makoto, out of any of the Fates characters, would remind me most of Sakura. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm using it as an excuse to marry. I'm not even marrying Sakura this run. I'm not even marrying her this run. I don't know who I'm gonna marry. I don't know who I'm gonna marry this run, actually. I have no idea. I haven't really thought about it. I thought about this last stream. I never look Belt's thing of saying that like that's who Majitlo should marry. I never thought about. I never thought that clause. I just thought, you know what? If Korra is Majima, who is the blind girl? And I thought that made more sense. He says this now. You could just not marry anyone. That's the slim. That's the slim. That's slim maxing. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. But Sumeragi is now a massive man. Yeah, he is. Okay, who do we need to support? You know, let's go support Fuga as Lee. That's true. Yeah, I agree. Fuga is Lee. Wait, what if we Hana maxed? What if we marry Hana? I think Oni Chieftain, not Oni Chieftain, but I think Blacksmith Hana could go pretty hard actually. Blacksmith Hana I think would actually go pretty hard. Could be, could go pretty hard. Actually, she does keep leveling magic. We could make her an Oni Chieftain. It'd probably also give her some bulk that she needs. Imagine marrying Hana. So himself said, and I quote, "Who actually plays a modern Fire Emblem game without marrying someone?" Well, I mean... he's also the one that married Lysithea, despite hating her for some reason. Don't subject Majitler to Hana. She looks like a child. Okay. Um. The irony in the statement. The irony in what we've just been saying. The irony in what we've just been saying. Let's see. Who am I gonna field? Probably gonna field. Kaze, Hana, Azura. I guess just those, huh? Okay, chapter 10, an actually good chapter. Well, so does Sakura, but at least she's Makimura maxing. He did say after I mentioned that he could just not marry anyone after the Lycidia panic set in, but he still went through with it anyway. But why not marry Azura instead? I mean, does she really... Is this Makimura maxing, though? I don't know if it is. We could bring Felicia, or we could not. Nah, we're not gonna bring her. Not on this map. Maybe the next map, but... Oh, we don't need Gunter. We don't need the Gunt. The Gunt is useless. Okay. We could train Hayato, but I actually want to try to train up Orochi. I know I sound crazy, but you know what? I want to train up Orochi in Rev. I know what I'm saying, but I want to try to do it. That he did, and I laughed at every moment of that wedding. Oh, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I don't doubt it. Let's get an armor though, because there actually are armors on this map. There actually are armors on this map, so we should get an armor slayer. There we go. Orochi will not please you. Wait, what? Orochi will not please you? Yeah, but I do want a Sugi. And she can make a magic Asugi. Which is the one I want to try out. As a unit. I like how I said as a unit. She'll please you in other ways, but not as a unit. He had to specify as a unit. To be fair, I don't really like Orochi's design. I don't know. I probably should, but I don't know. Just something about her design just doesn't look right. Well, you know what? You know what I could do, guys? And I think you guys might be a lot more in favor of this. What if I marry Selena? Or as a woman, she's kind of old. Is she really that old? I don't think she's that old. Maybe she is, I don't know. Okay, we want to get... Nah, screw it. We'll just do this. Although, she's gonna suck to train. Heck yes. The problem is she sucks to train. That's the problem. The problem lies in her support with Takumi. It stated she used to babysit him. Oh, Orochi did? Oh, I didn't know that. It makes her old. Yeah, I guess it would. Yes, I'm gonna become a grandpa. You're Selena, bad woman. Well, I know Gerudo King will fight you on that one. I don't like her personality, but she's at least attractive. I will give her that. Although, she is going to be a challenge to train in Rev. She will be a challenge to train in Rev, that's for sure. Marrying Camilla? Wait, did I say marrying Camilla? Well, the thing is, I know a certain someone that would get PTSD from that. I know a certain someone who would be traumatized by me marrying Camilla. Selena is fun. She's fun, but her personality does get kind of grating. You ready to become an Inkling son-in-law? Well, that's awkward. Well, Inkling, I hope I have your blessing. If I do decide to go with that, I might not even go with that, to be honest. I might not go with that, but I hope you are. I hope for your blessing if that is the case. Wait, why did I do that? Okay, that was kind of risky. I probably shouldn't have done that. I thought I had my guy's movement back. That was probably a riskier move than I should have taken. Can we break this ice? It might not be safe to do this. One cav, that's okay. I can work with that. See, this map is so much more fun when you actually kind of push your luck a little bit. I mean, when you know where the enemies are, it's not really pushing your luck that much, but it is. You can kind of be like, okay, we're gonna see. Can we do this? Can we not do this? It's kind of fun. I think people don't play this map in that way enough because it's actually really fun when you do it like that. Her personality, gritting laugh, and subpar at best unit performance. Uh, at subpar at best unit performance. Yeah, but she's attractive. um, Back in my working run, I shipped my daughter Severa with an ego. That basically means theoretically Soleil may have been my canonical grandchild. I'm sorry for you. I hope you. I would not. I would not blame you if. Look, Inkling. I would not blame you if you decided to disown your granddaughter, because that is a terrible fate that no one should be cursed to have to deal with. No one should have to deal with the fate of having Soul Gay as their grandkid. Magic. She really wants to be an Honor Chieftain, guys. She really does. I don't even. Why? Why are you leveling like a mage? She's really confused, guys. She's really confused. Slowly made me pro-choice. Soleil as his grandchild would suck. That'd be awful. Conquest Lunatic run just for Corn to marry Flora, not worth it. Honestly, Flora is probably better in Rev anyway. I don't. I mean, I don't know much about Conquest, but I've heard she's not really worth it in Conquest. But in Rev, she's actually really good. What about Hana for those magic bonuses? Oh, yeah, I definitely should. Look, if she continues leveling magic, I'm gonna marry Hana and make her another chieftain. Like, if she gets like another, I don't know, 3 points of magic before promotion, which that is quite a bit. But if she does get it, she gets another 3 points of magic before level 20. I will do it. I'll marry Hana if she gets another 3 points of magic before promotion. That's still 3 points within 10 levels. That's still unlikely, but I suppose it could happen. I have that godforsaken soul gay quote haunting my nightmares. I'm sorry for you. I am sorry for you. I don't know what you did to deserve that, but you probably didn't deserve it. 3 points easy. Well, without stat boosters. Without stat boosters. She's got to earn them on her own. I mean, yeah, I probably will give her a spirit powder if she does, like a spirit dust, if she does get it. So she'll actually have, like what will she have? If she got another 3 magic, oh, never mind. She only has, okay, never mind. She only has, okay, so she has 3 magic right now. If she reaches 6 magic before promotion, we'll give her a spirit dust, so she'll have like 8 magic, and then the Oni chieftain will probably give her more, so she'll actually be decently competent with magic. Duckman. Oh, it's gamer. I didn't realize it was gamer. Insert the cutscene of Aqua Teen Hunger Force when Doctor Wade says, "What does science become as soon as?" Wait, what? I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. on, Sakura, get to level 10. Okay, next turn we go destroy the ice. I know we haven't done much this turn, but sometimes you just gotta play like that, you know? Sometimes you just gotta play that way. There's gonna be a lot of enemies here. Yeah, there's that many enemies there. Okay, you get the idea, though. You get the idea. There's a lot of enemies here. You got rid of something first part. You got rid of the first part. Birdman. Yes, Birdman. Wait, do we not double anything? That sucks. We're just one speed short of doubling. That really sucks. Thanks, game. I totally wanted to not double anything. Alright, let's go kill this guy. There we go. Felicia is level 13, which means... I don't know what that means, actually. She gets Rally Res. Okay. That's nice, especially for that Mjolnir mage later on. Actually, it's not called Mjolnir, it's called Mjolnir. It's obviously Mjolnir, it's not Mjolnir. It's Mjolnir. Now that Majima's in a class without a shirt, imagine he has tattoos all over his back and upper arms. That's pretty easy to imagine. That's actually pretty easy to imagine, now that I think about it. Okay, let's do this. But anyway, the fact that Soleil being my grandchild might have haunted me, and so yeah, it must have sucked. It would suck. Having Solgay as your grandchild is not a fate I would wish upon anyone. I thought it was Mio Jolo Nigeria. The J is more like how Thar is supposed to be pronounced. Well, apparently it's like Sanskrit, so it's actually supposed to be Tharja. Which I guess if it actually is, then I suppose it actually is pronounced that way. Nintendo Direct made me realize something, that Pants Thief from Yakuza 0 is apparently a major character in Yakuza. Wait, really? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Kind of wild. Alright, I believe Sakura gets a level up, so that's really nice. Okay, very nice. HP, Magic, Skill, Speed, Defense, and Res. She's actually a pretty tanky healer. She's actually pretty tanky for a healer. 10 defense on a level 10 healer, or 11 defense, sorry. 11 defense on a level 10 healer. Man, I remember the days back when you had like Riz or Natasha that had like 1 defense. Like, what a joke. Now we got healers that actually have 10 defense at level 10. 11, whatever. And a Kiryu quest which hints that he's going to be important many years from then. That is an odd way to foreshadow things, but I guess since it's a prequel, that could make sense, actually. Like, I can see it, you know, they put someone new in the game. They make a prequel, and yeah, you can sort of do stuff like that, you know. Kind of fun how that works. Okay. We could go put you up here. Okay. I am gonna go over here, get you danced. How much does this do? 20 damage, okay. I mean, it was a story about curious what you're being told, so I think it was all just callback to older games. Yeah, probably. Okay, what do we got here? I definitely do want to use Hana this run, though. If I can. She doesn't die to some crit or something. Bread. What about bread? Also, this guy really needs to learn at a level. One more. She just needs one more point of speed and he'll double. I don't know why he's so freaking slow. Azura gains a level. Level 14. She's now as high level as Corrin. Or, sorry, Magitler. One of these days I'll give Yakuza 2 a shot. It's on PS2, it doesn't have... Diaper Men? What? Bro, what? What? What is bro talking about? Diaper Men? The frick? What? What is bro talking about? Why are there diaper men in any game? Oh, Belt. Did you do the cult quest? Cause I did that at the beginning of yesterday's stream. I did that at the beginning of yesterday's stream. I'm not sure if you've done it. I assume you have, but I'm not sure. Okay, there's that guy. That's not really what I want to do. I did the cult quest, okay. It was fun. Yeah, it was interesting. Although, saying the words out loud was really cringy. I won't lie. I had a breakdance and a cult leader. Oh yeah, I guess that's something to look forward to. Breakdancing and a cult leader is, Okay, she didn't get magic that time. She got strength, speed, defense. Oh, she's getting defense. Very nice. She's got 10 defense? She is actually a tanky Hana. This is a tanky Hana. I didn't realize this, but this Hana can actually sort of tank. I mean, I'm not saying you just put her on the front lines, but, like, this Hana is... I mean... She's about as tanky as Kaze. Give her an angelic robe, and yeah, she's pretty much got the same walling as Kaze does, which is admittedly not saying a ton, but no, that's actually not too bad. I don't want to know more about Yakuza 2. no one here. Okay. We're gonna dance and break this. Not break dance. We're just gonna go and split up. Sorry, Belle. No break dancing in this game. Okay, with that, we shall go ahead. Break the ice. We got 2 enemies here. That's not a big deal. That is almost a kill. I don't know if I want to do that. Actually, do you? No, you don't. Okay. I have an idea. It's become one of my favorite games. It's a really, really fun game. It does make me want to go and play the other ones. Excuse me, Corin? This isn't Sacred Echoes. This is not Sacred Echoes. Please do not do that. This is not Sacred Echoes. You do not have the authority to do that. I never give you I never gave you permission to miss. Is it a good idea or a bad one? Well, if I hit, it would have been a great idea, but now it's just an okay idea, I guess. It would have been better if he actually hit, of course. Could give her an iron sword, but I don't think I need to. Okay, we'll just put Sakura here so she gives everyone a defensive boost. Bro, what? Oh, you have a fruity hand axe? Bro. Well, I dodged, so I don't really care. You may not have given permission to miss, but you also didn't give the... You didn't tell the enemy to not dodge. Yeah, I'll do that next time. It's like a remake of the very first Yakuza game, which I have played it before. Is it a good remake or is it a bad remake? That's the question. That's the real question. I like how she just stands there and watches her friend get hit. Why a 9%? Bruh. First I can't land a 91%, and then the enemy gets to land a 9%. Freaking RNG of this game, man. RNG of this game, man. Where is it coming to, man? The second 9% this stream. Yeah, that's the second one. That's not in the first one. She also didn't dodge one in the last chapter too. If there's actually an enemy here, I can just go and have. Never mind. 24 minus. Okay, yeah, we'd be fine. We would be fine. We could probably dance Hana into Armor Slayer the guy. The room was so good, guys. Dodging is viable on Fates. I know, right? So viable. So freaking viable, man. You know, it's on Switch. I want to try one out, but I'm not sure how well it performs on the Switch one. The remake or just the original? The original will probably play fine on the Switch one, but if it was a remake, I don't know about that. If it's a remake, I don't know. It's kind of weird that the Yakuza memes only really became a thing a few years ago, because the games, at least the older ones, are actually pretty old. How do you hate that Deku Dungeon Echoes of Wisdom? The place was really testing my patience. What do you mean? Did you also hate it? The Deku Dungeon? I don't. It wasn't that like the 4th dungeon or something. I think it was. I don't remember that. It was kind of annoying at some points. I don't remember it that much though. I remember hating the freaking. The fire dungeon sucked. Kiwami on Switch. Oh, okay, the remake. I don't know. I have no idea how it'd run. I don't know how it would run. If I'm being honest, I don't know how it would run. With Goma as a boss, I don't even remember Goma. I don't even freaking remember Goma. I remember Volvagia in the fire dungeon. That sucked. I hated the Volvagia fight. That freaking sucked, but I don't really remember the other. Okay. Let's just get the kill to Hana. It was on Wii U? It was? Huh. Well, it doesn't really matter since I've never owned a Wii U. I thought it'd be actually. I mean, maybe you'd enjoy it, but I freaking hated it. It's probably my least favorite dungeon in the entire game. Would struggle to handle a calculator. Kiwama probably runs bad. Yeah, you're probably right, sadly. It's unfortunate, but you're probably right. That's a shame. I think I'll just chip the ice here, because there's probably not much of a chance of anything really significant being there. I could break this ice. It's probably not too risky. Yeah, it's actually not that really that risky. Switch 2 could probably run it no problem. Well, yeah, unfortunately most of us don't really have a Switch 2. I'm so glad Octopath Zero is coming out for the Switch 1 as well. I thought it wasn't, but they're actually making it for the Switch 1 and 2. That's really nice. Wait, I double the frickin' Myrmidon? Wait, why do I double him, but I don't double the other guys? That's really weird. Anyone else there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Special dance boosted my... Oh, I think you're right. You're probably right. No, I don't think... Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe so. You might be right. I don't know if I danced. I don't know if I danced him. I don't know. Let's go heal him up. Get that EXP. Okay. What do we got here? This may not be a good idea. Yeah. Oh, good God, that was not a good idea. I was like, oh yeah, there might be like an enemy there. No, there's more than an enemy there. There is definitely more than an enemy there. I did not think there were that many. Oh boy. That is... That is not what I expected. That is not what I expected. Okay. What we need to probably do is something like this. We need to try to work on... We're not going to be able to kill all of them. But we probably can go chip at least a good few of them down. We need to kill one. Now, Stratus Leash is actually pretty good. Okay, what am I doing here? Hana doesn't have that good a survival. I really didn't think there'd be 3 guys right there. I thought there'd be like 1, maybe 2, but not 3. I must have cut the ice in a very awkward manner, because that's not cutting things, is it? If I put Ooh, yeah, I don't know. That could definitely be a problem. If we could block this tile off... Ah, no, that's the problem. There's, like, no way of blocking them entirely. If we could cut these two off, that would be great, but I don't think there's a... Isn't it good at survival in general? Let's see. Kaze could maybe pull something. But Felicia really, really needs... I'm trying to see how I would do this. So you got an island... Okay. Okay, for starters. Okay, look. 14 and 10. Okay, that survived. You survived that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go and not attack this guy. We'll attack him with Felicia. We will debuff one of these guys. I think we're going to go... Which one's more threatening? This guy's a bit more threatening, so let's go and attack him. Let's go debuff him, because he's the one that's a bit scarier, really. So we're going to go debuff him. That's what we want to do. Want to go for him. Get a kill. The only problem with this is that... Oh, yeah, because if I dance, then... Yeah, I see the problem with that. I see the problem. The problem is I can't back up. That's what I was counting on. I was counting on backing up, but I can't do that. That really makes things a lot harder. If not impossible. Because she needs to be able to just not eat any... Yeah, no, I kind of didn't think that one through, did I? Because Sleesh is pretty much a delete button for any unit. The problem is that she doesn't really want to be on range of an enemy. She really doesn't, because that's not really doing her any good. That's tough. That's really tough, actually. We might not be able to do anything about it, actually. That really did not go the way I intended it to. Because they're going to go for Felicia, obviously. They're going to go for Felicia. That's pretty nasty. I might be able to pull the rescue staff. I might be able to pull it out, but... I could pull out the rescue staff, perhaps. Yeah, Maury, we're in a bit of a pickle here. I broke ice and ended up getting 3 enemies right here, and then I ended up getting myself stuck here. What I might be able to do is maybe rescue. I don't really like doing that, but it would save me here. If I can. I could get the rescue staff. Uh-oh. We could probably make this work. I would need to get... I definitely need to get Felicia out of there, because Felicia is not going to freaking survive. I don't like using a rescue staff, but I just kind of have to do it. Unfortunately. That's just how things go. Okay, now here's the problem is that... So how did the convo of Makoto end? I don't know, and I don't really want to remember. I don't really want to remember, if I'm being honest. It's not really a conversation I want to go back to. I could dance Korin, which actually kind of solves the problem. I think. I think it does, right? It should. So yeah, that was just not a good call on my part. It really wasn't. But hey, at least using a rescue means I still get to say Deathless Stream. Let's see here. That does do a fair bit of damage, but as long as we put you here, we should be okay. Well, I don't know. This could cause a game over, now I think about it. This could maybe... I don't see how it would, but it could. As long as we don't attack, we should be okay, but you never know. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I see no problems with this. This is fine. As long as we don't crit or anything, we should be okay. So just don't crit. Just don't crit, Kaze. Don't crit. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Why do you have a... You have a healing item? Stupid enemy. You have a freaking... No, give me that vulnerary, idiot. I need that. You don't need that vulnerary. Arm scroll. I'm gonna say that for later. Let's see here. Iron Katana should do the trick. Okay, what do we got here? Are you gonna get hit by a 2% accuracy? Actually, you can't because... Yeah, you're too... You got a shield gauge, so you can't get hit by a 2%. No matter how much you may want it, you can't do it. There we go. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that was a bit... I did push my luck a bit in that one, admittedly. I really didn't think I was going to. I thought I was like, oh, it's going to be like one enemy here, but... Having a rescue staff on head is usually a good idea. Having one ready is usually a good idea. Because you can save yourself in a bad situation. Yeah, pretty much it was an example of just biting off more than you can chew. I got cocky, is what happened. I got cocky. I shouldn't have done it. But you know what? That happens sometimes. That just it happens. It happens. It's not the end of the world. Oh look, there's an enemy right there. Who can we use to kill this guy? Besides reclassing Korin? Not really. Although Hana has been gaining magic. Weirdly enough. At least a little bit, I guess. I mean, she's not getting a ton of magic, but still. Just so you can actually use Rescue and Rev instead of having to save it for Conquest Endgame. I mean, you probably also want to use it in Rev's Endgame, at least for the second to last map, I suppose. He didn't say let's throw. He said let's go. Getting more magic? She is. I don't know why. I do not know why. I have no idea what this Han is thinking, but... Speaking of Hana, this might be a job for her. Okay. Let's go chip you. Just for that extra Axe EXP. Nice. That's not quite the damage output I want you to have. Can do this. That'd work. Get him. HP, strength, speed, and res. Okay, she stopped leveling magic, guys. Sorry, I don't think the magic Hana wife meme is coming to fruition. I mean, she could still level it 3 times. So, Mario, you did miss this. I said, I will marry Hana if she decides to level magic 3 more times before level 20. I will marry her. If before promotion she levels 3 more magic, I will marry her, and I will make her an Oni chieftain. When do you hypothetically like Majima as a son-in-law? Koko's dad seemed like he liked he liked such an idea. Well, yeah, but Coco's dad's kind of fruity, so I don't think Inkling is like Coco's dad. Because from what I understand, his taste he's pretty straight. Like he likes the attractive green-haired women, so he's onto something. He's onto something. Is the potential wife cool? If she levels enough magic, she is. Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid again. Okay. Did I like the idea of Majima joining the family a little too much? Yeah, he liked it a little too much. In a way that he probably shouldn't. What am I saying? He definitely shouldn't have. What we got here? Should be something down here. I think it's a little bit further down. Go chip this ice. Nothing. Okay. I know there's enemies down here. Her dad tried to cuck her. Imagine you being a girl and then your dad's trying to cuck you. Like, what the... Bruh, what? I just feel sorry for her. Imagine getting cucked by your dad. Dang. That sucks. Okay. There's like 2 armors here, so that's why I didn't chip the armor. Not the armor. That's why I didn't chip the ice, because I kind of realized I'd be in trouble if I did that. I'm deeply sorry, Coco. Listen, giant mace, but your dad is on a list now. Yeah, see what I'm... This is exactly what I was talking about. So we gotta deal with this. 15 damage, we can take care of it. Hana can take care of it. Trust me, guys. Oh, nice, she dodged. What kind of corny laugh is that? I mean, I guess she's just, like, less derpy sending Hinata. Just gonna leave him there for the extra weapon EXP, I guess. Majima's whole story, business, and side stories revolve around obtaining women. This is why he's based. He's literally he maxed out his woman collection. That's kind of base, not gonna lie. Yeah, he's trying to up the birth count. You can't laugh like that. Goofy copyrighted it 40 years ago. I know. He did, didn't he? How dare Hana? How dare Hana do that? Okay then. That's not too bad. I mean, he'll do a fair bit of damage, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay, guys. We'll be okay. That is a very dead unit. All the sword women have awful laughs. Hana, Selena, third option I can't think of right now. What other woman uses swords that's not like a reclass or something? I don't know what other woman uses swords. Solgay? I know Solgay uses swords, but I don't know if she laughs. Come on, I never said anything about liking the idea of Majima as my son. Like, bruh. You're trying to play jokes on me. Oh, there's the spirit dust cocaine that Hana might get. Perry? Oh yeah, I guess Perry does probably laugh. Yeah, she does have a weird laugh. It's not that bad though. It's not that bad to be fair. To be fair, it's not that bad. So this is the word. It's so awkward. It's so awkward. Why are you potentially giving your potential future wife magic coke? Look, she needs it. She needs it, Gerudo King. She needs it. She wants to go in Magic Max. She needs her magic cocaine. Obviously. A woman's laugh is extremely important to me. That's kind of odd, but alright. Forms like a cocaine baby, so it adds up. Okay, I'm gonna pin that. I'm pinning that. That's it, I'm pinning that. Performs like a cocaine baby. Why is it so funny? Saying that, kind of wasn't so bad being a magic unit. Well, I mean, you don't need that much magic to be a good magic unit. You do need magic, though. Alright, here's the tough part. Okay, oh, that's great. We actually split up. We split. Okay, so there's actually like 3 or 4 cabs right here. And so it's really nice that we split up 2 of them. Because I promise you, there's another one like right here. Okay, so good news is we split them off in a strange but good way. So we can actually go and take on these 2 cabs at once, and that's better than usual. Especially since one of these has a javelin. So, that is very nice. I'm gonna dance you. I'm gonna dance you, and we'll see here if I can go. That is not a kill. Okay. I crack a lot of jokes, but if I'm gonna seek a woman, I don't want to rip my hair out every time she laughs. I mean, that's fair. Comedian like Belt deserves a woman with a nice laugh. True. True, he does. Okay. Kill for Hana, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I mean, that is a fair point, though. I didn't think about that Gerudo King, but yeah, if he's gonna be making her laugh a lot, she better have a nice laugh, or at least not painful one that makes you want to close your ears. Let's see. You can hit any. Oh yeah, I hate that. I hate the fact this guy's got a javelin. I'm not a fan of that. But it doesn't kill anyone, so... If it doesn't kill anyone, then we're fine. How to make a woman laugh? It's not really that hard. I mean, apparently we make Maki laugh a lot. Supposedly. But that's what she says anyway. I'm not sure if that's actually true. This ain't Sacred Echo's Javelin, thankfully. Now, thankfully it is not. Thankfully it is not. It is not a Sacred Echo's Javelin, that's for sure. Tell funny joke. Well, it must be, otherwise she wouldn't hang around. HP, strength, speed, and not defense. Res. That makes more sense. You could hang around with someone's stream that isn't funny. Sacred Javelins scare me. Maybe that's the point. They're supposed to scare you. Maybe they're supposed to scare you. Like that. The scared echoes. Let me see here. He's also got a javelin. Lovely. But he can't kill us, so we're probably fine. I completely forgot about that cav. That's kind of sucky. I completely forgot that one cav was still there. Probably not my finest moment. No, it was not. Get that weapon rank up. Get that weapon rank up. Okay. Go heal Sakura. Let's try this. See if it works. She really needs a steel katana. She could really use a steel katana. Javelin. Okay. I would ship more ice, but there could be another leftover cav. And so I gotta be careful about that. I was right. Good call by me. They really stuff a lot of calves in here. They really do. They really do. She needs Hana's katana to fulfill the prophecy. Maybe so. Maybe she does. Xander needs his lance. It's clearly the best weapon in the game. Yeah, isn't Xander's lance like comedically awful? Like it's not just like, oh, it's kind of bad. It's like, wow, that's atrocious. Why would anyone ever use that? Doesn't it buff the enemies or something stupid like that? Like it gives rally to the enemies. I swear it's something like that. Like rally strength them or something. It gives rally strength to the enemy after use. Yeah, that's a great idea. I definitely want the enemy to do more damage to me on enemy phase. That's a great idea. I'm so glad I made the enemy do more damage. I guess if you had like counter strats or something, like if you're using like some sort of wonky counter build, maybe that could possibly work, but that still seems so niche that I really would not count on that. Like Vest, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, why am I buffing my enemy? Also has the silver weapon debuff. So yeah, okay, that's just dumb. Okay, that's just plain dumb. Like, why? It's not even a strong weapon to begin with. I guess they just wanted to make a weapon that just really sucks. I don't know. I guess that's what they wanted. I don't know. What kind of custom weapon is that? An awful freaking one. You're not getting much worse than Xander's Lance. Sort of like he gets +2 skill and res when equipped, so that makes it all worth it. Oh yes, skill and res, the best 2 stats in the game. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it buffs those 2 stats. It would. I don't know what I'd do if it didn't. Did I want to see my army list and I wasn't too proud of what I did to show? Well, maybe he's still proud of you. I don't know. See what we can get here. We gotta be cautious when chipping this ice. Okay, that's a little dicey. There's a lot of enemies around here, just like with the calves, so this is a little scary. This is always a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's always a little bit scary. You really just don't want to... The worst case scenario is you hate to face like 4 guys at once, and that's not good. You don't want to fight 4 guys at once, because one of those guys is like a Mjolnir. I think another one has a Javelin. It's not good. Don't, if you can avoid it, don't, like, just don't. If it can be avoided, do not fight them in that way. Okay, what we got? No, oh, this is getting really scary, actually. This is getting really scary. Well, it was a good attempt, kind of way. Well, I mean, that's nice. He's a supportive dad. That's cool. Bad snow. Yeah, that no. This is ominous. If that really makes sense to say. Okay, that's what we want. No, that's actually not the one we want to fight. That is one of the ones we want to fight. Don't get me wrong. We do want to get rid of him. I'm not going to say we don't, because we do, but that's not quite how we want the ice to chip. At least we get rid of this guy. That is one good thing. We're at least getting rid of him, and that's what's important right now. Any guy we can just get out of the equation right now is that's good. I will gladly take that. But there's still a Mjolnir and I think a Javelin, so there may be another unit as well. Magitler got D rank. Let's go. Despite me painting a lot, I don't have as many options for melee as I'd like. Okay, let's put this away. Mr. Mjolnir. Yeah, Mr. Mjolnir is honestly pretty bad. He is really nasty. You do not want to see him. You don't want to see that guy. Unless you're, you know... Oh, that's really freaking bad. That is not something you ever want to see. Okay, let's see if we can do something. See if we can do something about this. That is not a kill. Yeah, no, this is pretty bad. Okay, I might have an idea. We gotta do something about this. Usually I do not fight these guys until the very end, so that's not good. The ice did not chip the way that I wanted it to. Upgrades the slugger style, I guess so. This is not what we wanted to see. This is not good. Let's see. We want to go and probably buff his res. Magic's... What's with my units getting magic? That's kind of weird. Alright, let's do this. We get 18 res. That's pretty freaking good, I'd say. But we still probably want to, You know what? We'll do this, I suppose. We could put... This might help you a little bit. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll make things do with this. Breaker, Slugger, Thugger. Isn't there another one you learn? I've heard he learns 4. HP, Strength, Skill, Res. Okay, very nice. That'll help us a little bit. Alright, and we'll put you here as well, so... We should be fine with all that buffing. Oh yeah, we're fine. We won't die here. There's no way we're dying here. There we go. It's tied to a quest, maybe. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, here's the dreaded... Here's the one we do not want to deal with. Yeah, this Mjolnir guy is... Not too bad if you use Felicia. Like, he's actually not too bad. Screw it, I'm gonna look it up. You have fun with that. Oh, this guy's got 5,000 gold. Okay, so what we're gonna do... This is not ideal, but we don't have the ideal formation for this. So what we're gonna do... We're gonna go attack this guy and then just dance and kill a ton, I think. Okay, this is kind of a problem. Can Sakura at least move? She can't. Okay, okay, we can make this work. We can make it work, guys. We can make it work. This is not the way I would do it, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. Yeah, you kill. This guy doesn't have Vantage. Imagine if that guy had Vantage. That'd be nasty. Okay. You need to complete the businesses. Bruh. Giga bruh. Giga bruh. Like actual Giga bruh. Can't wait to get some actual frontliners next chapter. It's a lot of Cavalry Club minigames. It is. That is. Also, I can't even do it in my point of the story. Wait, what? Or do you mean like you no longer can do it at that point? I'm assuming that's what you mean. I want Hunter to get another level, but I also need Corn to get a level. Which I'll probably give him against this guy. Freaking Zola, who has Ebola. Because the finale and I'm Kiryu right now. Oh, that's yeah. No, you know what? The finale would be better if it was Majima's finale. Look at that. It's pretty good, isn't it? Watch out, Zola has Ebola. Yeah, he does. He does. Wait, I need to... Okay, maybe I should go and clear out the snow first. I kind of forgot the snow, because I usually only go to those guys at the very end. Let's do it. You can probably give him a level. Do you think Zola likes cola? Maybe. He might. It's possible. There is certainly a possibility he likes it. Yo, let's go cut through this ice a bit, and then we'll probably seize. I know there's like another armor around here. And there's also that guy here, too. He's got a hand axe, that's not very good. So it exists in Norris. Need Wayne can make up lore, so can I. Let's go for the hand axe. Did we win? Nearly. Bruh, got hit by a 30. Dang it. Okay, no more magic, guys. But she is getting HP. That is good. She is getting HP, and that is nice. That is very nice. We'll keep her from dying. So rich and expansive, guys. there's an armor around here somewhere. Should totally make Connor her Heartsteel class. I forget what it even is. I don't even remember what it is. It's probably like a healer or something silly like that. The lord's so expensive, why does it never mention anything? Because Speedwing made it up. That's why. Shrine Maiden? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're like really desperate for a healer, I guess it could be nice, but I don't know. I mean, do you really need it? It's an armor, I think, down here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Steel Lance. That's a little scary. Can't believe Kaze is dead. What? No, he's not. No, he's not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Garniff? Oh, I'm too early. Never mind. Yeah, you are. You are too early. Sorry. Next time for sure. Yeah, next time for sure. I'm sure that'll. I'm sure next stream you'll get your wish and Kaze will die. I'm sure it'll happen, Garniff. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll happen. For his brother bossing. There we go. That is chapter Hana doing damage in an old way. Yeah. She also has 3 magic for some reason. I don't know why, but she does. Got some supports. Actually, you can solo the game with Hana. Thank you very much. Rip Ebola. Rip Zola. He died to Ebola. When is the big day with Hana? Well, it depends if I actually get enough magic with her. Oh, how I miss having Takumi in my army. Takumi, a guy that does a lot of damage. It's really nice to have him. Raider Yumi could also be good since he somewhat struggles to double. If I can talk. Dies with Half-Life, death, sound effects, and ragdoll physics. Yeah, I mean, it's nice having him in his retainers, especially Oboro. I mean, Oboro is a solid tank for now. She's a solid mid-game tank until you actually get, like, Benny and Azama. I mean, yeah, Azama and Benny are fantastic tanks. Same with Xander. But we won't get them for a bit. And Oboro, I think, does the trick for now. Oboro does the trick for now. Should have picked Setsuna. You might get a chance. I will be doing one more map for today, but it's just the Invasion 1 thing, so it's probably a deathless stream. Probably. Let's see here. Stream, we could probably build the Dawn Armory. Probably would be a good idea. Well, enjoy not being not trolled. Well, I mean, you technically haven't chose anything yet, so you could do it if you really wanted to. Was that the last map bit early? No. There will be the Invasion 1 map. I'll do Invasion 1, but that should be a cinch. That's usually just to get maybe like supports or something. I don't know if I really trust Gunter, but we'll see. Should we trust the Gunt? Maybe we should. You know what? Yeah, we should trust the Gunt. At least for this. Arena Gunt! Fine, switching my pick to Setsuna. You may or may not get sponsored, though, so it might not matter. Really doesn't remember I had a pick. It was Azura, yeah, I know, but it's... You did to be sponsored, and so far you haven't been. I mean, that could change, so it could change, but so far, nothing. Okay. So, what do we want to do? I may give her the javelin. Should maybe buy some weapons as well. I think I'll buy a steel katana. I think. Alright, see ya, Grotto King. Let's see, steel katana. Steel no Yunata, maybe. I don't know. That's as much as a... Steel no Yunata is as much as a freaking heart seal or a master seal. I don't think that's really worth it. We can still use steel lances with her. Okay. Alright. Very nice. Can you use an iron axe? You know, let's give Hana the killing edge, because why not? Why not? Why not? There's a heal staff in her inventory. It's fate she learns to be a shrine maiden. We can fix that. Believe me, we can fix that. No, she doesn't anymore. Which is so stupid. I know why, but they had to have some way to fix it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's what we want to do. Alright. So I think we'll do Invasion 1. It shouldn't be that hard. It's mostly just a way for us to get support points. Actually, what support points are we even going to get right now? Yeah, what support points are we going to get out of this? Give you weapons and materials that you can use materials to buy weapons cheaper. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Could maybe see that work. Yeah, I don't really know what I would support grind for here, but it's whatever. We'll take the brunt of the force when he's sent to hunt the invaders. I don't get why Gunt is so overhyped. But, we can get a little bit of EXP out of this, I guess. Okay. Who are we fielding? We're fielding these guys. Just gotta make sure the throne doesn't get taken. That's really all we gotta do. And obviously not die. That too. That's kind of important. That's kind of important, to be honest. But, 28 minus 8. That's almost a kill. Not quite, but it is almost a kill. These guys will use just beeline for buildings. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This should have been a go-to. That would have been pretty cool, actually. Carries you at the beginning, carries you at the beginning of the game, and then carries you at the end of the game as well. That's actually a pretty cool idea for a unit, if I'm being honest. Look at the Fujin funny right here. Look at that. First attack is a crit. Let's go. I guess we can work on Takumi and Aboro. I don't know. So we're go to a Jake and hybrid. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. To be honest, I first thought that Myson was kind of a Jaken because he does help you out in the first map, but I think you kind of have to use him in the first map. So that point is kind of null and void if you think about it. Alright, what we got here? Take out the archer? We can. We can indeed. Yeah, even Hana should be fine here. I mean, with the gun's defense boost, she's actually kind of tanky. A little bit. I wouldn't necessarily tanky, but like, she's definitely capable of taking a couple of hits. I don't really count the prologue, so it's just Mice and solo. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do without soloing, is it? Is it? Flying up there? Okay. We'll go intercept. Then Grandpapa leaves until Act 5. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Okay. See, look, the steel katana is so good. It just does what you want it to. Does it not? It just does exactly what you want it to. Want it to kill things? It kills things. It's great. Hana just solos the left side, I guess. With worse stats than he had? Wait, he does? Why does he come back with worse? I guess the idea is he's old. I'm old. I guess that's it. It's just he's old. Oh, perfect damage. I love perfect damage, man. It just feels so right. It's just thank you, steel weapons. To be fair, I think steel weapons are better in Fates than they are in a lot of other games. People say, "Oh, steel weapons are great and gay." I don't know. I don't like them having just extra crit for no reason. It feels like they wanted to balance them, so they just said, "Well, just make them better in some way." But I feel like maybe making them so they don't slow you down as much, because it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb they slow you down, and silver weapons in most games are just like a absolute upgrade. That's what I hate. Like from iron weapons, you could make the argument iron weapons are better in some circumstances. But what argument can you usually make in most games? I'm not talking about Fates. In most games, what argument can you make that steel weapons are better than silver weapons? Almost never, unless you're like really low on silver weapons. Yeah, and in Gay they have like 5% crit on them. Might get to level 15 time to promote. Why do people think like this? I was going to say, wait, is he actually being serious telling me to promote at level 15? I thought he would know more than anyone else that that's just a dumb idea. I remember this guy in Donclave that I remember I was like, "Oh, I promoted at level 20," and he got so mad about it. He's like, "What? That's such a waste. You're so stupid. Why would you not? Why do you go and promote at level 20?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not like. Do you hear me complaining? You're promoting level 9 here. Okay, base promoting at level 9. Okay, oh, you know what? Ryzu, you're the one person that really promotes that I respect. You're promoting at level 9. That's impressive. That's impressive. You know, I can't even be mad about that. That's just impressive. Promoting at level 9, I'm not even mad about that. That's impressive. I was expensive and have more durability. That's mostly it, but like I generally assume as I get to a higher rank weapon, they're gonna be more expensive and they're gonna have more durability. Like I said, there is incentive to use irons over steels. That's not just they have more uses and are cheaper. Usually the price is not really something you have to take into account. Pin that, I hacked the game to do that. Okay, you know what, that is worth a pin. I'm sorry, Belt. But you get pinned almost like every stream, so yeah, I do agree. That is worth a pin. We brought at level 9 here. that does deserve a pin. I'm not gonna lie, that does deserve a pin. It's okay, Belt. You'll probably get a pin in the next couple of days. You'll probably get a pin on the Yakuza 0 stream on Saturday because no one watches those besides you. Besides you, Mario, and I guess Guru King. So you have very thin competition on that. So I think you can win on that. I respect it, but maybe Inkling can go and store it for quotes later. I show up sometimes. 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 Let's pull that guy. Who are we pulling here? We're pulling the flyer. Okay. Could potentially get a quote on a Yakuza stream. Maybe. That's when Freakazoid's gonna show up. Oh god, I don't wanna look at that old tranny. I don't wanna see it. We'll later have the stream yesterday. They just didn't really show up at all, to be honest. Okay, you'd rather go destroy my treehouse. Alright. Whoa. Okay, Gabe, you don't need to do that. You don't need to send like 10 guys after me. I just wanted you to send one guy after me. I didn't need you to send 10. That was just completely overkill, game. That was not necessary. Not necessary at all. Game. The AI on this map is so freaking weird. Okay, why do you not just attack someone? Why is the AI so fruity here? Like, it makes no sense. Now, let me go fly the other way. In any other map, they just go say, okay, this guy's in my range, I'm gonna go attack him. No, we're gonna go all the way over here for no reason at all. So I'm looking after my uncle's animals while he's on vacation. That's fine. What do we got here? Corn kill, maybe? Bro, he doesn't double. He's so freaking slow. I recall this guy actually being kind of scary. I mean, no, he's not that scary, but still. Dogs, cats, chicken, horses. Uh-oh, horses. He's got horses. That's not a good thing. Real horses, not the gooner ones. Okay, good. Good, good, good. As long as they're real horses, not the gooner ones. So long as they're the actual horses, not the fake and gay ones. He doesn't dull her. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. Even with the javelin, she doesn't... Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Well, yeah, I'd imagine horses are fairly independent animals. Look, if Mr. Murdon doesn't double her, then no one's gonna double her. Yeah, don't let anyone steal the horses. Don't let the horse thieves get to them. That is a dead unit. Okay, that's fine. That's a kill. That's a direct kill. There's if I was them, I'd be confused. I'd be extra confused. Well, yeah. I think Belt, the birth count went up. The birth count. The horse gave birth. That's what it means. That's what it means. Is that the horse gave birth. Let's see how much it changed base game. I'm not sure if it would change it much. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... That doesn't kill, I'm well aware. Doesn't even give me EXP, what a cheapskate. Can Korra not just freaking get a level? You know, I'm just gonna get it to Hana. I wanted Korra to get the freaking level, but no, not allowed. That's just not allowed. Sorry, guys. It's not allowed. Rose gonna help the Gunt? I don't think that's gonna go over too well. You got weapon EXP, I guess so. I guess that is true. We can make the smithy. We can also make the hot spring. Probably would need both of those, to be honest. We could get the prison, but who the frick do you capture in Rev? Who do you actually want to capture in Rev? No one. Well, I guess you want to capture Kazakh. This is it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Ryzu. There's not gonna be any more maps today. I don't have enough time for chapter 11. Trader from Birthright conspiring with the trader from Rev. Kazakh! Well, even if we do get Kazakh, it's still gonna be a while. Even if we do get Kazakh, it's gonna be a good while before we get him. Considering, you know, I kinda have to get Leo first. And Leo is a good ways away, so... Uh-oh. It's a smelly brown woman. Okay, let's go and get... I trust Kaze, I do not trust Rinka. I trust Kaze, not Rinka. Look at that. Kaze does the job. As long as he doesn't get crit, he does. Leo's son Gazak is my favorite. Who's my profile pick? What if Belt gets it first? Okay, I guess Inkling gets a pick. Alright. So, Inkling, you are the next sponsor. Inkling got it. Wait. Huh? Wait. I lost? Huh? Well, that sucks. I don't have any more fish. Dang. That's awful. Dang it, I was typing. Well, if it makes things better for you guys, you can only get sponsored once, so it's possible next stream, Mario, you might be able to get it. Belt wasn't trying. Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, if you already get sponsored, let others get it. Let others have a chance. To be fair, most of you guys will probably end up sponsored, unless I just end up losing a lot of units. You must use Selena for the entirety of Fates. I kind of figured you'd ask that, but that's an interesting challenge, yeah. I will use Selena until either I complete the game or she dies, which is... The latter is more likely, but I will use her. I will use her. I will have to use her. I have to use her. I have to make her work somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I got to make Selena work. Once we run out of people who are in chat, we can go and sponsor people who aren't in chat at the time. Like, for example, Moss. We can go try to sponsor, like, Mosley or Kameru. The Scarlet Devil. As long as my potential picks don't get killed off. To be fair, like I've said, I've wanted to make Selena work, so this is a challenge I'm looking forward to. I don't think it'll be an easy challenge, but it is one that I'm looking forward to. Make me proud, or should I say, you're making our dad proud. Alright then, Inkling gets his wish, he's getting Selena in this run. How do you won? Who do you pick? I'm curious. Mario hasn't really expressed who he's interested in having me use. I am curious who he would want me to use. I'm very curious, because I don't think he's said a specific unit that he wants me to use, so I'm very curious. Maybe I can make up for last run where I lost Alois. Maybe I can make up for it. Oh, right. No. That's not right. He said he wanted me to use Keaton, right? Unless he's changed his mind. Keaton, yeah, Keaton I would be fine with using. Keaton is a good unit. I'm probably going to marry him off with Camilla, because that's what I always do. Yeah, he wants Keaton. Or Arthur. Arthur or Keaton with Saizo in mind, too. Honestly, those are all great picks. Those are all great picks. I'd be happy using any one of those three. If I can get Great Knight on Arthur, absolutely. Heck, even if not, even if I can't get Great Knight on Arthur, that'd be... Arthur's a fun unit, and I feel like people overlook him so much in Rev. He's already got his strange, luck gimmick, but also the fact that he joins in the same chapter as Charlotte, so everyone's like, oh, well, don't bother. No, Arthur's pretty good. Like, I feel like people sleep on him way too much in Rev. He's not bad at all. Sure, he does take a little bit to get going, but once he gets going, he's very solid. Leo's paralog is so weird. Gazak is the boss for some reason, but he's Leo's son, and the boss is some gender-confused troubadour. And the boss is some gender-confused troubadour who's locked in a jail cell. We got any memes today? I don't think we do. I don't think we got any memes. As far as I know, we don't have memes. In which case, I guess we just end maybe a little early. I don't know. I guess we're just ending a little bit early because I got everything done I intend to get done. Next stream will be chapter 11 and 12. I know I usually split up 12, but I think I can probably tackle 12. It's a long map, but I think we can do it. If we can get 11 done within a reasonable amount of time, if it only takes us like an hour, we can probably do the next. We can probably do chapter 12. Like I said, chapter 12 is a long chapter, but I would like to get it done. I get the feeling we probably could. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get it done. In the course of about, almost 4 hours, yeah, we should definitely be able to get 2 maps done. If it was like chapter 20, if it was like the freaking elevator map, maybe not, but this we could definitely do. Camilla dies, who do you ship Keaton with? That's a good question. I don't have a clue about that. My reason for Camilla is just because I want Valoria. I mean, I guess any woman could do to get Valoria, but she makes Valoria really good. Because she's freaking Camilla, and that's what she does as a mother. Has his father's hair. You just can't see it because he's bald. You just can't see it because he's bald. Yeah, okay. Alright then. So yeah, next stream will be on Saturday. It's gonna be more Yakuza 0. We're gonna continue Majima's story. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then we're gonna have more Rev on Sunday. So yeah, on Sunday we're going to continue this run. We're gonna do chapter 11 and 12. Hopefully deathless. I could see us losing someone in chapter 12. Chapter 12 it can be a bit of a nasty chapter. For sure. For sure. The goal of this run is to get at least 2 chapters done a stream, ideally. Some Riv maps are kind of long, so getting 3 maps done in a stream is probably not something I can usually aim for. It could happen once in a while, but from here on out, it's probably going to be mostly 2 maps a stream. Valoria's best mothers are probably either Camilla, Moser, or Charlotte. So yeah, I guess if Camilla dies, then probably Charlotte. I've never used Charlotte. I want to use Charlotte. But we'll see. I mean, I guess it depends on what you guys choose. If I get a bunch of sponsors that take precedence, then I'll have to use those. So far, though, the sponsors I'm interested in these units. Selena's gonna probably require some babying, but Nyx requires a bit of a push, but when she gets going, she's actually really good. And Benny is, I mean, he's freaking Benny. Like, I don't think I need to say anything else. He's Benny. He's like the best tank in the game. I don't think I need to explain anything more for that guy. He's great as is. I think the only issue I have with Benny is just his start is a little weak. It's not that bad though. And of course, his lack of good 1-2 range does hurt him a bit, but it's okay. He's a wall. He does what he needs to do. Well, I don't like Nyx is because no skill. Yeah, but counterpoint at dual strikes. Dual strikes, like seriously, just dual strikes. Like, dual strikes helps her attack. I mean, like, I feel like her hit rates are probably about the same as Zama's. And I just say usually to people who say like, "Oh, Zama has some skill issue." Well, okay, dual strike. You're probably gonna be dual striking a lot anyway, so you might as well. But yeah, I think with that, I think now would be a good time to leave things off. I mean, this went well. We did have to use a rescue staff to get ourselves out of a tricky situation, but hey, it's better use a rescue staff than... I would rather use a rescue staff than have a death count. I mean, that's what rescue's made for, you know? Rescue is literally a get out of a bad situation for free card. Well, I guess not for free, but instead of losing a unit, just use a staff use. You can get more staff uses. You can get more rescues. You can't get more... I believe they're not even that expensive, and they're E-rank staves, so anyone can use them as long as they have staff usage. Well, anyway, I'll leave it off there, and I'll see you guys on Saturday or Sunday, depending on whichever one you're watching. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.